In early December, a new series called My Life with the Welter Boys hit screens on Netflix. Since then, the very popular show has been trending on the streaming service's top 10 list and was recently renewed for a second season. Isaac Arellanes is a Hopi and Mexican actor who plays Isaac Garcia, and he joins me now in our Phoenix studio. Isaac, welcome to the ICT Newscast.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
I want to jump in and talk about My Life with the Welter Boys, but first I want to talk about your Hopey heritage and a little bit more about your background.
I would grow up, and every single year I would go to up to the res, and we're from Hopevilla, so yeah, my parents would bring me out there. My mom specifically, because she wanted me to be, you know, more tied to the roots of where I came from, and it became something that was, you know, I held very, very close to home, and I hold very close to home now. My people are like just a blessing and have shown me unconditional love.
We know that My Life with the Welter Boys has been super popular. At one point, it was in the top 10 in, I believe, 32 different countries. Was there a particular moment where it hit you that, like, this was super big?
Yeah, there was a specific moment. So Netflix, of course, has an Instagram page, and when I realized it was a really big deal and it was doing well on Netflix was when Netflix had Team Cole or Team Alex in their bio, and I was like, what the heck? So that was a really, really, really great moment. But even just seeing my castmates just excel, and you know, with just the rising of followers that they were gifted, even just seeing Noah and Nikki going to award shows and stuff like that. Those are my other castmates. They were the leads that played Cole and Jackie. But yeah, no, it was insane. I didn't personally. I knew it was going to be big, but it was just on a different level than I expected. So it was a blessing for sure to be a part of it, and you know, the people liked me, so that's always great, you know what I mean? So
I don't think people just like you. I think that they love you. I've seen a lot of online chatter talking about social media, and they've actually coined something called the Isaac effect. So tell us what that is.
yeah, so I had watched the show, and I had heard that phrase for the first time, and I thought it was gonna stick with, you know, with Cole or Alex, you know, Alex effect, Cole effect. But that's all that's in my TikTok comments or Instagram comments. It's like, what about the Isaac effect? But Isaac, if in the show with the Cole effect, it's like, how do I explain this? So Cole kind of just has this effect around girls, and they just kind of are really attracted to him or like him, or so it's kind of just like this effortless thing for Cole that he just kind of attracts. So they're saying that about Isaac. So I mean, that's pretty cool. I don't really know what I'm doing, but yeah. So that's all I see. So can't really complain. You know what I mean? So.
I actually want to learn more about your experience because aside from My Life with the Welter Boys, you were also on an episode of FX's Reservation Dogs.
Yeah.
Given that, you know, now you've gotten to work with a cast of non-native actors, what was it like to be on the Res Dogs set and, you know, be with a bunch of other Indigenous people?
It was an amazing experience. I even told my mom after we had left Oklahoma that it was like just one of the greatest experiences I've had on set. Just like the humor still stuck there, and just like seeing my people everywhere. It was great, and even meeting Quana and DeFaro, Paulina. You know, I can't really think of it like all the names, but everybody was just so loving and just, you know, brought me in. Just like when I'm going to see my people in my personal village, it's just like I said, this is unconditional love, and they're so welcoming, and
It's such an exciting time, I think, right now to be an Indigenous actor. I mean, we're seeing folks like Lily Gladstone get her flowers on some of the biggest stages that exist. For you, though, what are your personal goals and where do you hope that you're at in 5 or 10 years from now?
I just want to prove to anybody that doesn't have hope or that has kind of lost hope throughout the years of me and my hopefully future success that anything, and it sounds cliche, but anything you put your mind to, like it is 1,000,000% possible. And just even with the Indigenous kids, and I know I haven't grown up the same way that they have, but I'm a nobody, and if a nobody can do it, they 1,000,000% can, and everybody has different callings.
Well, Isaac, thank you so much for joining us today.
No, thank you. It was an absolute pleasure.